Hi there, wherever you are, I greet you. My name is Michael Vast, and you're welcome to Vast Music Speak to Me. Today, I want to share a very important topic with you, but before then, I want to ask you, do you believe in the Bible? Are you a church guy? Are you a church person? Do you believe in Jesus Christ? Do you believe in soul winning? If you do believe in soul winning, why not? I do believe in it as well. That's why I want to share these tips with you. Music is a department in the church. Are you aware of that? Are you in music department? What do you do? Do you sing? Yes. Do you know that music plays a very important role in soul winning? Yes, that's what I think. Do you think so too? Come on, then let's talk together. Let's share ideas together. I want to share with you 4 tips, all right, that makes music a soul winning mechanism in the church. You know, the temperature of the church depends on music, beside which there is the word, good sermon, and then prayers. But apart from that, music stands out, all right? Yes. Now we are in an atmosphere, or we are in times of music. For the church, music in the church. Therefore, if there is good music in the church, when you invite souls from wherever they are, they want to come, and when they come, they stay. Let me set myself as an example to you. I am a musician, and I love music so much. I know what is a good music, and I know what is not a good music. All right. Therefore, if you invite me to your church, there are certain things I will be looking out for in the church, musically. All right. So if there is a choir, I look at the choir's performance, I look at their musicality, I look at their sound and all those things. In fact, that is the tips I'm here to share with you. Now let's go to my tip number 1. I said, get your choir to be musical. Yes. Of course, buddy, you get to get your choir to be musical. When I say so, what do I mean? All right. Amongst all other things, your choir does well, they perform well, but how musical are they? Some choir members cannot still sing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, ta, ti, la, so. All those things. And there is a saying that the standard of the choir director determines the standard of the choir. All right. The choir should be musical. The choice of songs you sing, there are some compositional technicalities in there. All right. Do you avoid them, or you play them the way they are? You minister them the way they are. How musical is your choir? All right. How many people in the choir are able to stand in front and sing? All right. Do you depend on a few number of people for the good performances that you expect every day? Or you expect that the congregation should come and meet every day? What if those people give excuses? All right. You might not have everybody as that good, but in fact, 70% of your choir members must be musical. All right. Yes. So musicality of the choir very much matters in soul winning, because someone like me, when I come, I know where I'm coming from. Or other people that we invite to church, we don't know where they are coming from. The music in there might be what might be pulling them out from you. So let's be attractive with our musicality to souls, new souls that we invite to church. As simple as that. What do I have to say again? Well, let's go to my point number 2. And before that, follow Vast Music on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, as well as YouTube, everywhere, Vast Music. We are now starting it, and so you want to follow us for a lot of lessons in there. So my point number 2, have a great sound stroke mixing engineer. Yes, this matters a lot. What do you think? Have a great sound and a mixing engineer. You might have a very great sound, you might have the best equipment in there, but a good mixing engineer need to make the work come out, your output stand out before, during, and after. All right. That good mixing engineer will know which voices should dominate which ones, which instruments should dominate which ones. All right. You want to, put in your best so that you reach out to the audience passionately You deliver to the audience passionately. There is something that must keep people watching you till the end of the program online because of sound and good music. So if there is good sound, that stands out anyway. Good sound, into bracket, good sound. Good sound doesn't necessarily mean having all the big and great equipment in there, all right? But the one behind whatever you have there, okay, the one behind it, how he administers the mixing and all other things for you to go out there, all right? That should keep viewers glued, all right? Now remember that souls are not only those you see physically standing in the auditorium. Now we are in a global village because of the internet. So people can be in their offices, people can be in their vehicles, people can be in their homes, wherever, and be listening to your service online. All right, be listening to your service online, video wise and audio wise. So audio-visual transmission through the internet of your message, of your service, is what the world is heading up to. In fact, we are here already. And so what should keep me glued to your service from the beginning to the end is the good sound that I am hearing in there that will keep me following you till the end of the service. So good sound and good mixing engineer. It is a very good soul winning mechanism, because when souls are there and they are listening to your sound and it's appealing, the next day they wake up and preparing towards church service. They want to come always, all right, because they should feel released by the sound that they get to hear at the end of the day. Now, when they're listening to it and the sound, the hitches in there, the hummings and the feedbacks and things are occurring, it's going to be distortive. Now, when they wake up to a new call to church, they are going to feel reluctant in responding. So it takes the grace of God to get them there again. Therefore, it's the work for us sound engineers in the church, or the church should get a good sound engineer who can mix sound to the max before, during, and after services. That brings me to my point number 3. Consider sources / background of congregants which should influence song selections. Consider sources of congregants. What kind of people do you have around? Where do you find yourself? Which vicinity, which environment do you find yourself in? What kind of people are there? Do you have Elwes there? Do you have Twi speaking people there? Do you have French speaking people there? Do you have English speaking people there? So then, when you are choosing your songs, leadership in the choir, when you are choosing your songs, this is a very great thing that I have to consider. This is a very important factor. All right. You don't only sing English songs. You don't only preach English songs. You don't only sing songs in few languages. Consider people who are what? Who are there? Their backgrounds, souls that you are winning. Consider their backgrounds. Consider the rhythms that you're going to minister with. The rhythms, songs with different rhythms, okay? People from different backgrounds come or understand or grew up with different rhythms, okay? Different styles of songs, okay? When you talk about reggae, when you talk about things we call agbaja and all those things, we have Nigeria way of agbaja, we have the Ghanaian way of it, we have the reggae, the same thing, we have all those stuff, okay? We have Ewe songs, we have Twi songs, we have Ghana songs, we have whatever songs, we have French songs, we have whatever language across the globe. You have to consider it in the auditorium. So those souls will connect when you are ministering. This is a very important factor that makes music a potential soul winning mechanism in the church. I hope you're getting along with me. Yes, my name is Michael Vast. Once again, you are welcome to Speak to Me. Speak to Me. It's a program designed by Vast Music to always speak to the choir on behalf of the church and the church on behalf of the choir. Let's grow. The church must grow. And if the church must grow, then we must grow. My point number 4. Minister rather than perform. Woo! Minister. Yes, you agree with me that we need to minister rather than perform. When we mount the stage and ready to start singing, we should know that we are speaking to emotions. We want to convert emotions. All right. We want to convert carnal emotions to spiritual emotions. All right. Be it praises, be it worship, a slow tempoed kind of song, depending on the theme. We have to consider that we are speaking to souls to connect to the throne of God. And so we need to take time and minister, because you are ministering with the song. The message, the content, the lyrical content of that song is what you really want to impact souls with, but not the rapidity or the fastness of changing songs. People normally go to stage or mount the podium without even preparing well. They think that it is something they have been doing always. That is why you are known with one line of songs, list of songs when you start singing, because of lack of preparation. So you must prepare. If you are a lead singer in the church or in the choir, you must prepare. Preparation leads to inspiration. Hello? Preparation leads to what? Inspiration. And so you must prepare very, very well. And know that I'm going to minister this song from this time to this time, not be in a hurry to change it. All right. So when anything drops in your mind now, you're not ready to change it yet. You can keep it engaged and then introduce it later. But as you are speaking, as you are ministering, you connect yourself. How you feeling is what the people are feeling. If healing will start that day, it starts from you, the singer, you, the choir. If deliverance will start that day, it starts from you, the singer, you, the choir. And so you being in the lead, leading all the hearts gathered to the throne of heaven, you have a great work, just as the pastor has prepared himself or herself to deliver a good message to win souls for Christ. Music is a potential soul winning mechanism to the church. You don't want to joke with all these 4 things that I've listed. Our very first one, I said that you have to get your choir to be musical. You have to know a lot of things about music. All right. When you are to sing the major scale, you should be able to do that. Minor scale, minor harmonic, melodic minor, and all those stuffs. You have to be able to know it. Chords, you have to understand chords. Now, when someone plays chord 4, you should know that is chord 4. And before you even come to chord 4, what kind of voicing it is? Chord 4, what inversion is that you played? Choir members must understand all those things to be musical. All right, so that when you listen to a song, you can be able to interpret it technically. All right, that is how far we have to get to. Now, when you choose songs, choose a bit technical songs that have, transpositions in it. All right, transposition. When you are playing along the line, then you have to just transpose. Many people escape that because they are glued to always transposing traditionally. They bring the key of the song to one key that they can flow in, and try to learn songs that have transpositions. Now, if you are able to train a choir that can transpose, people call it modulation. Transposition is when you change from one key to another and stay in there until the song is finished in there. Modulation, you go and you revert back to the key in which you were. All right. That is just by the way. Check out for the video about transposition versus modulation. All right. Now, point number 2. I remember we said that you have to have a good sound, and the mixing engineer, you have a good sound. But if the one behind the console is not a good mixing engineer, you'll have your sound bad, both internally and externally. That is online. All right. Number 3, we said that consider the sources or the background of souls in the auditorium. The congregation consists of people from different backgrounds. All right. You have to impact their lives by the songs you introduce. First of all, they have to understand the songs that you have introduced, and how you are ministering it will have to fit their souls, speak to their souls. But they need to understand it first. You need to relate the songs to them. That is why you have to consider the language in which you are ministering. Point number 4, that is the last point. It said minister rather than perform. You have to what? Minister rather than perform. Don't be in a hurry to change songs because you have prepared very well for the song you are coming to minister. So you are not in a hurry to change it. Apart from the special choir ministration, praises and worship must be well rehearsed and well planned for, well manned, well prayed into, so that when you mount the podium, you are not in a hurry to change songs. You want to know the dynamics that should be involved. You want to speak to souls. You want to connect souls. You want to lead souls to the throne of God. This has been it. My 4 tips in the music department. Making music a potential soul winning mechanism in the church. My name is Michael Vast. Follow Vast Music for more of this. Thank you. God bless you. Until then, I'll see you again.